runs.
Oh,
That's on the pads.
well
Playing
strike.
away from that square leg field, almost to the fine leg region, luckily stopped.
3 runs.
The third attempt.
Yeah, well done. 3 of the delivery. It's 7 runs.
Mr. Ramani, Shafina was telling me that they are not giving a number where they want to try to restrict Malaysia. So, but she went on to say that they try to restrict as smallest target as possible, the minimum as possible. So,
I mean, that's a spirit. But then let's see. The Malaysian has to take the challenge. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a smart answer though. It was a very smart answer, not giving a number where you're looking at.
Single.
And definitely she was backed up by her ex-keeper, Divya.
Yeah.
So, yeah, even though there's a fresh team, they look stronger as well. The rivalry between Singapore and Malaysia goes
Long
a
way.
long way.
Is it off the pads? Yeah, leg by.
Singapore and Malaysia has good relationship between them. They equally invite each other teams
Yeah,
to
over the
play
years. Yeah.
regularly, and their players come in and go out to play in their respective tournaments as well.
They started off with the Saudara Cup
Yeah.
way back in the 60s. Then it went on the Interport series, and then the Tunku Jaffa. And when the women cricket was introduced, the Saudari Cup was also introduced. You know, that's good. A nudge to the offside, no run there.
Good competition between the two neighboring countries,
Yes,
or rather, two good friends. you could say Malaysia versus Singapore,
Neighbors.
neighbors, and very competitive. Very competitive.
It's always a game there where Malaysia will want to win these matches against Singapore, because we've been bigger and stronger over the years. So it's always a challenge on the skipper, the players of the Malaysian side, not to give in to the Singapore side.
Let's look at the team card of Singapore. Shafina Mahesh and Ada Basin, Ishita Shukla, Divya, the ex-skipper. Piumi will be doing the job behind the stumps. Johanna Srivati, Vinu Kumar, Damini Ramesh, Chaturani Hemamali, Vigneswari Pasupati, and Zaihua Tan.
Ishita is coming into bowl from the grandstand end. Dot ball.
Asian Cricket Council's Women's T20 Championship 2022. It's another Asia Cup qualifier as well. The two finalists will be going to the Asia Cup. And this is a 10-team tournament.
Yeah, this is the first time they are giving 2 teams a place to qualify for the Asia Cup. It's usually the winners from this region, because and we don't have Thailand here because they are already in. Usually this qualifying round, the Thailand team will be also participating, but since they have got the ODI status, the ladies, and they are already qualified for the T20 women.
Yeah, Group A is UAE, Malaysia, Oman, Qatar, and Singapore. Group B, Nepal, Hong Kong, Kuwait, Bhutan, and Bahrain. The 10 teams will be participating. They will be trying to qualify for the finals and get that green light to play in that Asian Cup. That's a big deal for this regional
Good
teams.
delivery. Yeah, it's definitely a good chance, because they will have an opportunity to play with the top teams.
Yep.
You know, playing against players from Pakistan, India, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, or whatever. You know, so it's really good because opportunities.
Straight down.
Straight down the line. Yes. Nice.
It's interesting. They haven't continued any bowlers bowling the continuous overs, like changing the bowlers.
Yeah, every 1 over each so far. It's a rotation of a single over. What do you think? It's a good strategy? Usually.
It's a good strategy, not allowing the batsman to settle down, but I'm a bit confused. I could have continued with Ada for one more over.
Yeah, why? Because
she took a wicket. But yeah, it can be a decision because 18 runs was scored in that over.
But then you also need the bowler to get
used to it.
at least 2 overs. Yeah,
rhythm done. Yeah, because
looking at it differently. Yeah, the coaches. That's a good one. A glance to the leg side, one, and they made 2. Good running between wickets by both the batters.
I'm sure definitely for visiting team more than the Malaysian team, like Singapore and other 9 teams, when you playing in a neutral venue or rather visiting like another venue, they just need about a few balls to bowl to get their rhythm right, get their line right, to understand how the ball travels, bounces. It's another wide delivery. So yeah, other went slightly expensive in the first over, not getting the line and length right, but there was one opportunity was dropped off Winnie, and then next straightforward catch was taken. The opportunities were created by Ada.
Better ball this time.
It depends on the decision on the middle.
End of the 4th over.
Yeah, end of over number 4. Malaysian women's 40 runs for 1 wicket. Ishita ends his over for 8 runs. Skipper Winnie on 15 of 13 deliveries, and Masalisa on 1 of 3.
He's coming to bowl.
So then Vinu. It's interesting, the numbers we have and the t-shirt numbers are different.
9.
Vinu Kumar. So
Vinu. Yeah.
That's a good shot.
Good pull shot. Foundry.
It encouraging to see there are a lot of school girls are there to support these girls in the middle. Even the girls in the middle also not that far. They are also young as well.
Yes.
A lot of youngsters in the team.
It's good to see a group of school children, around 40 to 50 of them, turn up to support Malaysia. It shows that cricket is growing in the country, because they understand the game now, so the teachers are working hard.
That's a gift.
Yeah, another boundary.
Brilliant shot by Masalisa. 2 boundaries back to back, and she put her score up to the 9 runs mark with the 5 deliveries.
Yeah, the rate they're going, I think they should just pick the loose balls, and the better balls try to get a single out of it, making use of it rather than a rash shot. Yeah, that's better. It's not that every ball you strike, usually.
It's you need to choose which delivery to play. Yes, it can be T20. You need to be smart from here. And we are already on 48 runs in the 5th over. So make sure that you keep your wickets in hand. A good throw straight to the wicket, but Winnie She is safe.
Safe home, safe home. Yeah, good running. Yeah, Winnie should.
Good communication between the two batters,
Good.
Winnie and Marcelisa. Winifred.
Straight back to the bowler. Yeah, a bit cautious. Winnie being a bit cautious. Tossed up ball. That's a good single. Just a glance to the onside and picking a good run. That's the way they should play usually.
Yep.
Because the better balls try to get a run out of it, and loose balls you go for it. That's the end of fourth over. End of fifth over. Fifth over, yes.
The news from the other end, Bangi, we have the game between Nepal women's versus Bhutan. In the fifth over, Nepal
Ishita.
in a struggle.
Is it Ishita bowling now again? No, 16.
Yeah, Nepal on 12 for 3 wickets against Bhutan.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, Nepal is always a stronger side compared to Bhutan.
Oh, that's a straight down!
Oh,
That's
drop.
another drop!
Good attempt, hard luck. Good attempt. A hard shot though.
Lucky enough, Winnie getting 2 lives there.
Yeah,
Living dangerously.
maybe cricket is a very unique game. Sometimes you have to have more than a little bit of luck.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just a little bit, but I think Winnie is good. Shajbi got to play a game. Yeah, can't be too cautious.
Yeah, Ada is back.
Wide.
She is not getting her line correct
within-
at all. She's bit here and there. So probably she needs that the momentum going forward.
Yeah, it has taken an effect on all these some countries, because the last few months they did not practice because of the COVID situation, the lockdown. So, coming back in the game is not easy. Better ball. Yeah, more full pitch ball, a single out of that. No. Right to the fielder. Yeah, drive down the onside. On drive, the single for Winnie.
Winnie was one of the member of winning
Tornadoes.
inaugural tournament of
Fabric.
Invitational 2022
Held in
was
Dubai.
Yeah,
Was it?
held in Dubai, and she came through to a line like that to the
Yes.
cricket world. It's a
Good shot. Well stopped, but still made a single.
It was a great achievement
Yeah.
for her as well, and
Yeah, she did some pretty good bowling. She did some. I think in the first match took 3 wickets. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, and then
Won the play of the match.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
That's
and
a great achievement for a Malaysian to play alongside players from Test Nation.
yep,
That's another wide.
from UK, Australia, and many other
All the from South Africa.
many other teams,
New
and
Zealand.
getting being a star over there. It's a one big hell of a achievement for players from this part of the world. That's fine. Outside edge, straight to the slip corner. No harm done.
End of over number 6. The score is.
Yep. End of the power play. Malaysian women's are 56 for 1. Yep. Malaysia has
looking
managed
good.
to score 56 in first 6 overs. I would say the next 7 to 8 overs going to be the crucial overs for Malaysian women's, where they want to keep the wickets in hand. Get about 4 to 5 runs in each over. Get that score closer to that 100 runs mark.
$56, huh?
Yep.
Not bad. With a run rate of about 9 runs. Is it 56?
If they can get into that 90 to 100 runs
when
at the over number 14, so with the wickets in hand, probably 7 to 8 wickets in hand, they can go up to 150.
I think they are going fine with it. 9 runs and over, and I think this is a good strike rate. We should maintain that.
Right, delivery.
It's a good single.
Good stop by the field as well.
That's a good attempt.
Not easy.
It's
because it runs hard to your left.
Winnie.
And a miss.
Ball keeping a bit low, I think.
Yep.
It's keeping low. Winnie should utilize on that ball because it's outside the off stump. Should punish the bowler. That's a good quick single there. Glance towards the leg, to the square leg, and a single. That's good, Winnie. Good shot. Shafina's bowling a second over.
Yep.
The skipper.
Straight to the fielder. No chance of a run. If you have just joined just now, Malaysian women's won the toss, elected to bat first. Scored 57 for 1 in the first 6 overs, or during the first fielding restrictions. The batter to get out was Julia for 13 of 9 deliveries of a delivery of Ada, giving a straight forward cat to Johanna Sriwati, who took the catch.
Lovely shot. Split the fielders between the fielders and down to the boundary, to the ropes. A lovely shot. Well played. Good technique.
Played through the covers and extra covers, splitting that 2 fielders. Good batting by the 2 Malaysian batters.
Good partnership. What's the partnership like?
Yes.
What's the partnership like, Yusri?
Yep. With that boundary, I would say it's about 44 runs, if I'm not mistaken.
First wicket for
18 runs when the first wicket lost.
Over number 7 has finished. Now over number 8.
That partnership also came within the 5 overs.
Yes. You're right. This is over number 8. And before the drinks break,
Kumar is back.
If they can keep on the same run rate, there should be about 80 runs.
And Shafina, I think, tried
they just need
to use Divya in the first over and see how the ball spins, because Kinrara, mostly loved by the spinners as well.
I thought she wasn't really spinning the ball, more of a slow.
With the new ball, it doesn't seem like she was getting
spinning
enough spin, but she managed to restrict the first over for 4 runs.
Yes, that's true.
When you see 57 runs in 6 overs, end of over number 7, 62.
So I'm looking at about, by the another 2 overs, this 10th over, there should be about 90 runs. That'd be perfect. The rate they're going, they should be there. Just
if they keep the rate.
That should be good. Okay, go for it.
Delivery.
Better delivery.
Away from the middle fielder, but she cuts off.
Long off, cuts off for a single.
The long on fielder, she almost straight down the...
she dropped a catch, I think, earlier. Straight catch, was it? The long on fielder?
No, she's the skipper, Shafina, who stands right at long on. And she is almost straight down the ground. I couldn't say she's long on or long off, or she's...
It's long on, but
between the middle.
Usually they'll cut the normal fielders because the batsman. If it's a men's match, the batsman will disagree to her standing
definitely
there.
Will complain about.
But girls, they're not too fussy about it.
Yeah. She's in my distribution. That's how the batters will do.
Another
Put
single.
the pressure on the fielding side, not allowing them to settle down to some certain fielding position. Kumar bowling her second over, 11 runs.
Back to her.
Basin bowled 2 overs, 24 for 1. Even the first over being to 18 runs, she a good comeback, just giving 6 runs in the second over.
Veenu bowling, not bad. She's restricting the players. Just only allowed singles off a bowl.
Good run.
Good run, Veenu.
The wickets. There's 2 batters, and even the Julia was running in between the wickets very well. A good communication between the 2 batters. Understanding the two players very well.
The 8th over was I think 4 runs, 62. 4 runs of the 8th over.
Malaysian
5 runs short of the strike rate.
Malaysian women's 66 for 1, end of over number 8. Winifred on 20 of 25 deliveries, and Marcelisa 18 of 15. So just 2 runs short of the half century for these 2 batters. Partnership.
They're on 48, partnership. Good.
And Chaturani Hemamali, the new bowler.
Good first dot ball.
First over from the far end.
Wow,
good shot. Will that carry to the boundary? Yes, it is.
A good pull.
Just away from the fielder who was running from the deep square leg. No chance of cutting that.
Looks like they're making up for the last over.
Good batting between these two batters with that boundary. Not to forget that with that boundary, they have crossed that half a century partnership between the two batters.
If they were to put up 13 of this over, they are back to their strike rate of 9 runs. Let's see.
On the off.
Yeah, that's one there. Easy single. Let's see, they may go for the 2. Yes. Good running between wickets. 2 off that ball.
Went straight to that deep extra covers.
Yeah, extra cover.
This time, this is yet another boundary on the leg side. As soon as the ball was pitched on her pads, she's not hesitant to
Yeah, she's go for it.
Slow
and this was finer.
Yeah.
This pull was finer, so it's a bit the deep square leg.
Yeah.
She couldn't make it. The earlier one
she
was
understood with this.
Yeah.
As soon as she hit,
Yeah.
she had no
anticipated,
chance of stopping back.
Yeah.
She was
Picked up the ball well early, much earlier.
surely about 5 to 6 meters away from her.
It's 10 of the ball. 10.
Yeah, 10 runs coming in. 4, 2 and a 4. Last 3 deliveries.
Oh no.
Good delivery.
Only
Trying to bowl in off. That should be the line she is trying to bowl with the fielding attack. She has 5-4.
Yes, 5-4 field.
Having 4 inner circle fielders.
White. This time she missed it.
Yep.
I mean, she's better playing the one coming to just on the leg stump. Outside the leg stump, she's missing it. I mean, she's
On the off, you have a short third, point, extra covers and mid off, short extra covers and mid off. That's glancing towards the cover region.
That's 11-12 runs of the over. Yeah, I told you 13 is the par run rate. They made it 12. It's good.
I'm just thinking of it, whether Winnie told me the target for 10 overs or T20 overs. She said 120 or above.
She thought it's 10 overs maybe.
And same way, similarly Malaysian skipper Shafina gave a very smart answer by telling not to give the number and telling to restrict
The
a
Malaysian,
minimum as possible.
the Malaysian side, the Malaysian team. Yeah, that's 78.
They have a good batters in that squad as well. So
Yeah, experienced GK, Safina. They've been playing quite some time, especially GK and Divya. Okay, who's coming to bowl? Number 8.
Damini.
The first over? Yeah.
Oh, that's a gift and played all over the ground.
Over the ropes. First ball over the ropes. And Julia.
That's a maximum from the bat of.
The first 6 of the match.
Yep.
Yeah, first 6 of the match. A full toss on the leg side.
That's always a gift.
Yeah.
Mr. Ramani, meanwhile, at Bungi, UKM ground, Nepal has recovered well. After that 3 quick wickets.
Yes.
They have somehow managed to get 30 runs on the board. 30 for 3, end of the last delivery to bowl in the 9th over.
There should be also the same 9th over, end of 9. Yeah,
end of 9 overs in Malaysia. Malaysia is 78 for 1. Nepal were
Oh.
There were 12 runs for 3 wickets, and that's another
No ball.
delivery.
And a no ball.
Gifted no ball to the leg side, and Mazalisa chased it, connected it well, and placed it to the where the finest way away from that short fine leg fielder.
Yes.
And gifted 5 runs for Malaysia. Yeah, Nepal were 12 for 3 end of in the over number 5.
Yeah, they've recovered.
And they have recovered well. 17 runs coming in that last 4 overs. However, they haven't thrown their wicket away. So that's a good thing for Nepal. Play and a miss.
Oh.
I was talking about in the 14th over, if Malaysia can score somewhere around between 90 to 100 without losing any wicket, or probably with 2 wickets, 8 wickets in hand to go for the last 6 overs. They might score 150, but looks even more bigger.
Yeah, looks at this rate they're going, they might pass the 150 mark. But now they are just 10 runs, 11, 12 runs there. That's about. Let's see.
Yeah, interesting to see. We haven't seen Divya back for bowling 3 overs after bowling the first over just to 4 runs. Or that's another gift, a full toss.
Full toss.
To the waist high, given go for another boundary, 4 runs.
Just below the waist, it would be a no ball. Yeah. Okay, good shot.
Probably a bare margin.
From Winnie.
Yeah.
So Winnie is trying to show I can hit too.
Yeah, if you can, I will also do the same.
Yeah, it's good of her. Playing a captain's inning, Winnie.
Yep. The looks of it, she is trying to play through the innings, and she's the one who's trying to play that anchor role, and given the license to Mas Elisa to go for it.
Yes. Yeah, loose balls, punish. Yeah, that should be the way.
Plenty of batting to come for Malaysia as well.
Why?
Especially. And not to forget that youngster in that squad, Elsa Hunter, under 19 skipper.
Only Elsa from the under 19 squad has been moved in. I
guess so.
In the playing 11 today, yes, 11? But in the team, I think
Dhanushri is not playing today.
Yeah. Dhanushri is also in. Good running.
Elsa Hunter has been playing in UK as well. Another full toss.
Another no
ball.
No
ball given. Field underneath. Taken the catch.
No ball.
She's thinking that she took the catch, but she forgot.
Keep running.
That's a no ball. Meanwhile, she's celebrating. The T. They are sneaking another run more. One more extra run. Unfortunate that. A good catch at the deep. Running to her right.
You see,
running almost about 10 meters to her right, and well taken. She was elated, jubilated with the catch she took. She forgot about the full toss, and
lovely boundary.
Yet another boundary, 4 runs. This time
of the free hit.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good.
I think Damini has lost her confidence already, and that's the end of her first over as well. She has given 25 runs. That's
very expensive.
That's the most expensive over. And with that boundary, Malaysia crosses the 100 runs mark. 103 for 1. And Marcelisa, 46 of 27. 4 more runs for her half century. And Winifred, captaincy knock with a 25 of 27.
Drinks break.
Yep.
Short drinks break.
Yes, earlier today, Malaysia winning the toss, batting first, and they have showed why they have chosen to bat first. Scoring 103 for loss of 1 wicket in first 10 overs. Now the 10 more overs to go. Ramani, what do you think? What could
So now you got to rethink because we were talking about 150 and this halfway mark. Earlier I was telling they are about 9 runs and over. They kept it on. Yeah, they kept it on because there was I think the 8th over they dropped about 4 runs, 5 runs that over. But other than that, they've been maintaining it. Yeah, they're there. Yeah, they're there.
Yeah,
so let's say 150 should be definitely, but I wish they do better. You know, hopefully they will keep the strike rate and go for the after the 15th over. They should really go for it if they can keep their wickets.
Yeah,
the wickets in hand. They should because usually always these things happen because the players have to one day come out of their comfort zone. They have to come and go for it and play the game, and they get the confidence going into the next game. That should be the way they should play. Because it's good because with all these.
Let's look at the bowling card of Singapore as well to see how they have performed in the bowling. Bowling card.
After the drinks break, Divya is coming back. Divya to skipper.
Divya bowled 1 over, 4 runs. Ada 2 overs 24 for 1. Shafina 2 overs 14. Ishita 1 over 8. Venukuma 2 overs 13. Chaturani 1 over 12 and Damini 1 over 25.
That's the most expensive.
The bowling card of Singapore looks pretty expensive, apart from Vinu, who managed to kept 2 overs for 13 and Divya 1 over 4, well as the skipper Shafina 2 overs 14.
Divya to Vinny, 1 run. Good running.
Yep. I thought so. They're really keeping Divya for the last 3 overs to try to.
It's good after the drinks break. The first ball run.
Yep.
That's positive batting.
Giving the strike to the Mas
Elisa.
Elisa. Who's on 46.
Oh, that's good. Very good running. Very good
Quick
single. Yeah, quick single. Just tapping the ball.
Good response by Vinny as well.
Yeah, good punish. Good, good understanding between both the batters.
Yeah, seeing that fielder was short.
Yeah,
even though they're taking that risk of running towards the danger end, Vinny.
I think they came up with a plan during the drinks break. Yeah, that's good.
A quick delivery by Divya this time. Not giving many room to play that shot. The previous over.
Bowling wicket to wicket, yeah.
As an experienced
player.
umpire here, Ramani, what do you think that 2 balls were bowled over the limit?
Yeah.
Somehow
sometimes maybe
escaped.
escape.
Lucky enough. Probably thought of just want to deliver to go finish off that over.
The singles of the over to bowling better, and I think Vinny is both are trying to choose the loose ball because player of, this is a good strategy sometimes, because sometimes the bowler bowls a better ball, so why not we just play it off and wait for the ball, because sometimes the bowler is having a fine run, so that's better. Okay, straight to the fielder.
In this over,
good over.
Yeah, it was very good over. Just giving 3 runs in that over. Looks like the Malaysians has decided not to go.
Don't take the risk against
Divya, most experienced player in the Singaporean squad.
But I think she also bowled well in this over.
Yeah,
so
she bowled well.
Credit must be given to her too. And
she tried to perform to her expectation as well.
It's coming back 20.
And being the ex-captain, supporting the new young Shafina.
Shafina.
Malaysia 106 for 1 in end of over number 11.
Vinu. Misfield and a single run.
Yeah, every run is important. Yeah. This is a good thing. If you can't hit, try to keep rotating the scoreboard. That put the pressure on the fielders and the bowler as well. A full toss. This time, 1 bounce to the fielder.
Down the line and just
the deep,
well played. Yeah, deep mid wicket.
Marcelisa was a bit disappointed. She tried to play a little away from the fielder. Glancing towards the leg, no chance for a run. That's due to Vinu didn't give enough speed, so
just a slight glance in.
Slight glance. Yeah. Couple of bounces just before reaching the wicket keeper as well. And full toss on the off, away from the cover fielder. That's gone for boundary, 4 runs.
Yeah, it trickled down the boundary line.
Sure, no chance of running and stopping that, because we know Kinrara over is one of the fastest outfields we have in this region.
Yeah, sad. It's the last tournament that's going to be played here.
Yes, it's sad to all the cricketing community in Malaysia and around as well, who loves here to come and play a good cricket with the lights on. It's a most beautiful ground I have seen.
Vice.
This has the recognition of home of cricket in Malaysia, and a lot of Asian Cricket Council and a lot of tournaments.
ICC as well.
Yep, ICC Under 19 World Cups, qualifiers, so many tournaments he used to held here. Not to forget, Virat Kohli's 100 came in Under 19 World Cup finals at this venue, and after this month, this venue not gonna be anymore a cricket venue.
Building's going to come up, I think.
Yep, there will be some complex gonna come, but however, it's sad story.
But cricket will go on. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Cricket will go on.
Whatever happens, cricket will go on. We will be living and fighting back, and we will be finding our new home somewhere soon. Until then, we have other venues to go with, and hope we will having more international tournaments.
Yeah.
And many two teams loves to come here, playing this very lovely venues in Malaysia. Few other venues are Selangor Turf Club, Bayumas Oval, UK and Bangui. Not to forget the Johor and Penang grounds as well.
That's good strategy. Single. a nudge and a single. That's good, Vinny, because I think that's a strategy now. Get as many runs off the bowlers. You know, every ball a run. This rate they go, they should be.
So white
Keeper
call
missed it.
by the umpire.
There were 2 runs of that. Well placed between the long off and
Yeah, that's gone for a boundary.
and covers.
Sorry, my friend, it's gone for 4.
Beautiful drive.
She has no chance of stopping that.
Well placed, captain.
Winifred moves to 38 with that boundary. 38 of 37. And she's catching up Marcelis as well now. Chaturani continues.
That's good thinking. Singles matters a lot usually, because a game of cricket, you just need 1 run to win.
True.
1 run to win.
Every single run is important.
Yeah, 1 run. You can score 200 and the opponent score 1 run more than you. That's it. So every run when you're batting counts. So they have to make use of it. What a shot! Good shot.
Will she
Yeah.
come for the second run? Yes, it is, and that's a 50 for her. Half century for Mas Elisa. 50 of 32 deliveries. A well calculated innings by Mas Elisa. A brilliant innings. Malaysia moves to 125 for loss of 1 wicket. The 13th over. Brilliant knock.
Yes, definitely a brilliant lock, and took the chances to make sure she gets a 50. Close call.
Meanwhile, the news from Bangi. Nepal 51 for 4 in the 12th over.
Oh yes.
They have lost.
Really
Indu.
keeping, they're changing the strike, rotating the strike between them. Very good over. And Mas Elisa scoring a 50 in the first match. Very positive, good, what do you call, feeling for the team too. I mean, that's good, because members of the other members of the team will feel confident if they have to go into take a place out there. But we hope that she bats on till the end. They're looking very tired, both of them. Lots of single running between the wickets.
Correct.
Yeah.
So in Nepal has lost their 4th wicket after 32 runs partnership of 38 deliveries. And Nepal in the over number 12, 51 for 4. The news from Bangi, UKM. Meanwhile, Kinrara Oval, home of cricket in Malaysia. Still the home.
Yeah.
Still the home.
Ishita is coming
weeks
to
to
bowl
go.
from the stand end.
Before they close the doors and moving to a new home. Life has to go on. Cricket has to go on. Delivery on the leg side. That's away from the fine leg fielder.
Yeah, that goes
Yet
to
another
the
boundary. Yeah. Mas Elisa looks like she's seeing the ball like a football. It's quite interesting now.
Yeah,
Malaysia played that in the football. Asia Cup qualifiers were held a couple of weeks back, and few kilometers away from here, just close by in Bukit Jalil, and Malaysia qualified to the
Asia Cup final. Yes, yeah.
And
after quite a number of years, quite a number.
Yep, after 26
years,
years, what I was told, and hope the Malaysian women's team can do the same.
Good strike.
This time played away from the field.
Onto the onside, another boundary.
She missed just a brisk of her distance. Not a good effort though. Just went maybe about meter or two.
A strong pull by Lisa. Yeah. She's confident. She's batting well. She's confident. That's good. Good attitude.
Yeah. 2 boundaries back to back. Malaysia on 134 for 1 in the 14th over.
Another leg side ball, but this time she missed it. Leg by, I think.
Yep. She might be kicking herself because it's a wide delivery. She chased it and she found the...
kept low a bit.
Yeah, kept low and hit the pads.
Yeah.
It could have been an easy wide delivery where she tried to chase down. That's a good shot. A good stop there.
Yeah, very good stop. Brave attempt.
Stopped eminent boundary there. Good throw.
Overthrow. Missed throw.
Unfortunate, there was no backup.
No backup.
There was no backup.
Keeper missed it, and good. They went for the second run.
Romani, you have been umpiring and officiating the games here. What your memories in this lovely venue, home of cricket in Malaysia? Yes, we are going to say bye to this venue in a couple of weeks' time.
Yeah,
I'm sure there are plenty of memories.
Yeah, memories
of all
me umpiring good matches and watching some excellent performance by international, local players. Players getting their century. Beautiful wicket. It's setting is fantastic, I tell you. Even you go to the Test Nations and then you go to the subcons. We have a wonderful ground. We can match them anytime.
Yes, definitely. And the best part of this ground, Kinrara Oval, was even with the heavy rain.
Yes, very
How much the rain is, doesn't matter. Within 1 hour, it will dry off.
Yeah, the drainage here is perfect.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And that's the saddest part of this, leaving this ground or home, we call.
Yeah, the sad part, umpires from overseas, when they come here and they ask the Malaysian umpires, after a rain stop, you think how long will it take? We said 1 hour. They won't believe it. Are you sure? And to their surprise, it's definitely 1 hour with the match will resume.
Definitely. I did some couple of international commentary with a few of the international commentators, and a few of them, when there was a rain interruptions were there, then they were like, they were just asking me,
how long will it
my
take?
Experience, how long it will take to resume. Yes, I know it's the decision from the umpires and the ground staff.
Yeah.
Help of ground staff, and that's up in the air, straight down.
Taken.
And Mazalisa departs after scoring 59 of 39. Brilliant innings. That's the end of a brilliant innings. Malaysia loses their second wicket for 137 runs, and that's the end of a, if I'm not mistaken, it's a 119 runs partnership. Waiting for the confirmation.
That was number 8. Oh, Elsa Hunter.
And yes,
the youngest player
in
the squad.
Correct. Elsa Hunter. I was told she is about 17 years old.
Yeah, is it young?
And,
So
she's-
Dhanushri is younger. No, she's younger.
Yeah, she captained the under-19 team a few days back
Yeah.
in this Asia
Less than a week ago.
World Cup qualifiers, and she is into the middle. And it's lucky as a youngster in this team, you are getting that same spot where you used to play for, and where she loves to play.
Yeah, it's interesting. The senior skipper and the junior skipper both are
In the
at middle. Winifred and Elsa, and the under 19 skipper, the senior woman. Oh, of course, Winnie has captained the side all the way from under 16 to 19 to senior. Let's see, captains on board.
Yeah, it was 119 runs partnership. That was.
Aged.
In 74 deliveries, 119 runs partnership.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
A single out of the outer age.
Yeah, that's it. Yet
Yeah.
One for Winnie to move to 42, and
Elsa
Hunter
on
to
strike, face the first delivery.
She gained some bit of experience playing in overseas as well.
Let's see.
And not to forget that.
Yeah, that's a good single. A nudge to the offside.
Oh, that's
direct
close
throw.
call.
But she has made home.
Yep.
Made a ground. She has made a ground. Good backing up.
With that,
Good
Elsa
call.
Hunter opens her account as well.
Yes, that's good. Of the first balls, a single off the first strike.
To give the credit to Shafina as well, the skipper of Singapore.
To set the target,
she-
to put the scoreboard at that number of runs so that the ingoing batters will not be under pressure to offer their stroke.
And Shafina has taken the
Lovely cut.
important breakthrough, taking
That's one.
Mas Elisa,
playing
sending
safe.
back to the pavilion. Else, Malaysia, the way they were going, they were looking at going over around 180 to 200 runs.
Yeah, you were telling about 150 at 14 over. Yeah, they are there, nearly there.
No, I was thinking 90 to 100 runs in 14 overs, and next 6 overs to go all out and get that 150 mark.
Yeah,
And now
yeah.
it's been achieved in within 15
No.
overs. They have got up to 140
that got to
already.
be 2. No.
Yeah, how important that wicket was for Shafina and the team of Singapore to send the Mas Elisa back to the pavilion.
Yeah. Deleted because things might not be the same because it's a new batter going in. She had to settle down. The run rate will drop. Yeah, they're definitely delighted. Huh?
Easily about they saved about
A
10
late
to
cut.
20
A
runs.
late cut towards
Oh, that's a good
third
stop.
man. Yeah,
That's a good stop at the
Yeah.
widest third man region.
Yeah, third man region.
Coming from
Vinny.
yeah,
Yeah, from who's the fielder?
covers. Yeah,
Yeah.
she was. Nevertheless, end of over number 15, 143 for 2, Malaysia. Shafina, yet another great over. Just 6 runs, taking a most important wicket of Mas Elisa.
Yes.
And that partnership within the Mas Elisa and Winifred put Malaysia in a commanding position of 143 for 2 in the end of 15 overs. 5 more overs to go. 8 wickets in hand.
Damini is back.
Yeah.
Damini to Elsa.
Sorry, it's Chaturani.
Chaturani? Number 6,
Yeah,
sorry.
number 6, Chaturani.
Chaturani. I thought it was 8. Yeah, 6. Chaturani to Elsa.
That's the hole. Didn't get the connection right.
think they'll go for the 2, definitely. Easy 2 there.
This time there was no deep mid wicket.
Yeah.
She was on the deep square leg.
Well, like, yeah, so she had to move some ground to.
She had to cover a larger ground. So as a result, the exchange for 2 runs. Let's go to 145. It's almost to 4.
Good running. A single.
Skipper has kept a lot of faith on this bowler Chaturani, even though she has been
it's not given
very
a big
in bit too expensive side. She was given another chance to go. And looks like Divya gonna come back in the next over on.
Yes, she has bowled 2. Divya.
Yeah, 2 more overs to go. Divya
So
just given 7 runs in 2 overs.
This is the 16th over going, and you can't, if you're not going to use your better bowlers.
This is the 16th over, so 4 more overs to go, and Divya decided to bowl both the overs from the far end rather than the combox end. So she might take the next over, I believe, or she wanna change the ends and take the 17th over, 18th over.
Yeah, the last 2 over 18th and the 20th, you might do that.
Yep. That's straight down, but the fielder at mid-on is straightish. So no, just a single.
It's 4 runs of the over? 4? 5?
That's 5 runs coming in that over.
5 runs.
148 for 2. End of over number 16. 4 more overs to go. I think from here onwards, having 8 wickets in hand, batter has to go all out. To score somewhere close to 170 to 180. If Marcelisa was there, I would definitely said that score above 180.
But cricket being cricket,
it's funny, yes.
Yeah, it's very funny.
You never know till the last delivery ball.
Yeah.
For 2, and as I said, as I predicted, Divya is going to bowl from the far end.
Yes, you're
and
right.
She's taken the 17th and 19th over. Looking for a quick single. Winnie refused. Sent Elsa back. Good call by Winnie as well. Hot sun outside.
Oh, it's a really hot day.
Probably spending all.
The misfield there, then took a single. Good running.
Spending almost 75 minutes in the middle. Winnie might be feeling really tired.
Yeah, she's also a bowler.
Yeah, she's holding a bit of her thighs. Hope she's not getting any cramps because she has to bowl as well.
Yes, you're right.
Important all-rounder for the Malaysian national team. Skipper, opening batsman, more often bowls opening ball over as well.
He opens the bowling. Today open the batting.
Divya uses her all the experience to try to restrict.
She's just bowling line and length. You notice that she's just putting it there for the batsman to see.
Trying to drag the Malaysian below 170.
That's a good shot in between the cover and the long off.
I think.
Yeah, that goes to the boundary. Yes, that's it.
I think the fielders were already tired.
50.
Yes, that's a 50. Yes. With that boundary, Winifred moves to 50 with 47 deliveries. Who played that anchor role? I was looking at what happened to her, because looks like she gave up running behind the ball. Then she tried to dive, which the ball was far away, and she totally miscalculated the speed of the ball.
Yeah.
That's bold. That's bold. Divya has taken the prize wicket of Winifred. And a brilliant knock, captain's knock, has ended with 50 of 48 deliveries, trying to charge against ex-keeper of Singapore, Divya. Yes, she...
Aina.
That departure, Aina Amiza walks into the middle. Yeah, probably that's, in a way, I would say it's a blessing in disguise.
Maybe blessing, but
so
then
she can rest for a little while before she takes the duty of bowling. She has done her job, taking
players.
taking the Malaysian to the commanding position.
Agreed, Yusri, but then players should know they're playing a 20 over. There are times you got to bat 20 overs. So, say it's girls, boys, men, women, they should be all prepared for it. I mean, but today it's exceptionally extra hot.
Yeah, it's really hot.
The heat, the temperature is very high.
Hot.
So I don't blame her.
Yeah.
Maybe it's good. It's just.
Yeah. Otherwise, I would say she would have tried to play the all 20 overs.
Yeah, she would have.
Looking at the heat and the body language of the Singaporeans as well, the Singaporean women.
Anyway, it's looking at the score. It's just quite a safe score. She felt maybe that's the reason.
And she thought that we have crossed that safe zone, and now we are heading towards. So someone else can take the baton and put up a good score on board.
Hopefully it works that way.
Enjoy the bowling.
Yeah.
So she can relax a bit, get a little
rest, a little rest. That's 17 overs done.
Get some
3 overs to go.
System, get hydrated before taking the field.
Minimum of 18 runs must be there.
Inside edge to the pads.
I think Elsa is trying too hard. She should just play a natural game.
Yep.
Yeah, that could be, she's trying to, because she feels that the score, she has to hit every ball, not necessarily. She's got to play it intelligently.
Yeah.
Because a lot of mishits were there. A couple of mishits because she's trying too hard.
So Shafin has thrown the ball to Ada. I'm interested to see whether Ada will bowl this over and next over as well, or will Shafina will try to bowl the final over. So I think the captain is still making the fielding position, so that's why the umpire has to interrupt. That's a good delivery. To bowl in the final overs.
That's the way.
Just bowling to that fourth and third stump.
A misfield cost them another run. Good running. The slip just missed the ball right through. So
I think Singapore, where it went wrong was with their fielders. Dropped a couple of.
They dropped Winnie.
Dropped Winnie twice. And
see, she's trying too hard.
And few mishits went to boundaries. That too definitely gave a lot of confidence to the batters to go over. So that's one of the areas that Malaysia has dominated over Singaporean women so far.
When they take the field, they should not do what Singapore did. It's a wide ball.
Yes, they have to.
Perform
they have to
better.
Focus on the simple cricket and
scores
focus
aside,
on the basics.
Target aside, they should play their best. When they take the field.
Score might be 160 or 170. Doesn't matter.
Yes.
But if you give a freebies like that, what Singaporean did. I'm sure Singapore will chase down. And that's another wicket. And Ada takes her second wicket. Elsa Hunter trying to do more than what she's supposed to do, I guess.
Yeah, that's the word. Yeah, more than you're supposed to. But players being players, once they're out there, they make the decision.
Yeah.
And it takes time, experience,
and playing
exposure.
This level as a young kid, definitely a good learning for her as well. Probably a lot of nerves.
Who's going in next?
Yusri, no?
Yeah. No, not this.
It's number...
Intan, is it?
Intan.
Intan. Number... Is it number 18?
Yeah, correct.
Intan.
Intan?
Yeah. What is it? No. Intan, yeah.
Intan walks in with joining with Aina. Both the batters to start the...
Yeah. Two new batters.
Open their accounts yet.
Yeah.
And definitely now Singapore will be more comfortable having the experienced batters going back to the pavilion and new two batters in the middle to go for the last 3 overs. They probably try to restrict below 170. But the Malaysian batters has to focus and try to get over that. 6 wickets in hand. The final 3 overs in proceeding. Play enemies. In a way, it's a bad time to lose wickets as well.
This is a senior player. She has been in the squad in the national team for quite a number, easily 6-7 years in the team she has played. She should make use of all the experience this time around. Yeah.
Very good comeback by Ada.
Yeah, that's good bowling.
Just 3 runs, a wicket in the over number 18. So Malaysian women's on 156 for loss of 4 wickets in end of over number 18.
I think Divya will come back now. She'll bowl the final over.
Yep. It bowls the 19th over. So it will be interesting to see whether Shafina will she give the final over, or she gonna go bowl the final over.
Looks like Ada will bowl. I mean, with that, the 18th over, brilliant over. I mean, whatever, new batsman or what, I mean, composure to put no extras. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, that's interesting, because as the game gets further, the girls seem to be tired, bowlers are tired, they can't get their footing right. Yeah.
Play and a miss. Big heave, didn't connect it. You have to play simple shots, not focus, thinking about last 2 overs just to slog, because you came into the middle.
They should think there's 12 deliveries. You can make 12 runs out if you're a single.
Yeah, you're still on 168.
Yes. You do not have to go for a big swing.
Yeah,
right?
Sometimes you might find a boundary as well.
Yeah.
Or straight down catch and dropped.
Quite a hard hit.
Yeah.
So, straight catch anyway.
Straight catch, hard hit.
Fine fingers win.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, fine fingers.
Catches win matches, they say.
This time, with the fielder, there are
3 fielders coming into the stop that. 2 runs. That's the first 2 runs for Intan. Opens her account with that 2. Malaysia moves to 161 for 4 in the 19th over. Final delivery to come. 2 more deliveries to go. Sorry. Divya probably she is disappointed for not having another wicket after bowling a brilliant 4 overs. She just bowled wicket to wicket. She's not doing anything. Just simple wicket to wicket.
Experience.
Not giving many lot of room to batters to play with. Straight down.
Yeah.
No harm
Back
done.
to her, and
that's the end of over number 19. Malaysia 159 for 4. And she has done her part, keeping in her 4 overs 15 runs for 1 wicket. She could have been 2 wickets. Yeah. As I said, she has done by taking the most important wicket and then restricting the batters not to go over that 160, 170 mark. So rather 170, 180 mark.
Yeah.
So Malaysian women's 159 for 4. Last over to bowl.
Ria.
And yes, as we speculated.
Yeah. The skipper has given the ball to Attila.
That continues. 29 for 2. Looks like the number changes on the t-shirts. Ada Basin continues. That's a good shot. That's gone for 4.
Yes.
No chance of stopping that. Gone for 4. Over the cover region. Good shot for Imran. Can they get that 170 mark? With that boundary, 166 for 4. Meanwhile, in the news from UK and Bangi, they are into the final over as well. But Nepal are getting to a decent score of 91 for 6.
Let's see. 2 there.
Hope Nepal can bounce back, or rather Bhutan can keep that momentum what they kept in the initially, restricting Nepal to a lower score. Meanwhile, back to the game. Good delivery. Block call.
Oh.
After that first disastrous over, went to 18 runs and taken a wicket. She has bounced back really well. Another bowler. First catch was dropped off. Vinny's dropped off Ada's bowling.
Yeah.
That's a
Misfield.
misfield. 2 more runs to the board.
And
That's end of the Malaysian women's innings. 171 for 4. End of over number 20. A brilliant knock helped the Malaysian innings, especially from Mazalisa and the skipper Winifred. And that's the end of the innings of Malaysian women's. The scoreboard of Malaysia. Winnie the Ross batting first. Winnie was telling me that she is planning to score somewhere 120 and above. She has done over and above to get to 171 for 4, especially that 119 runs partnership for the second wicket put them into a commanding position. That's Winifred on 50 of 48, Marcelisa 59 of 39, and in the initially when Julia put up a good start of 13 of 9 to get into that, put the momentum to the Malaysian squad. When she got out, Malaysia was 18 for 1 in the second over, and finishing the innings by Intan 9 of 8 and Aina 6 of 7. Let's look at the Singaporean bowling card. Apart from Div, Shafina and Vinu, others were pretty expensive, I could say, but Ada came back very strongly after that first over gone for 18 runs. She has given only 21 runs more in the next 3 overs, taking a wicket, whereas first over 18 for 1 and completed 4 overs 39 for 2. Shafina 3 overs 20 for 1. Divya, brilliant. She has lived to her expectations by bowling 4 overs for 15 for 1. Let's see whether she can do the same with the bat as well.
Yeah.
While Shafina 3 for 20 for 1 and Vinukuma 3 for 20. And Malaysian women's as in the innings, end of over number 20, 171 for 4. Meanwhile, the news from Bangi, 94 for 8 Nepal, 1 more day to go in the innings. However, we will be back when Singapore take their chance of batting, and the question is, will they chase that 172 runs in 120 deliveries? Join us in a short while. Until then, say bye. Is audio off? Audio off? What a game, huh?
Off. Is it off?
Guys, audio off, yeah? Short while. Welcome back to Kinrara Oval, home of Malaysian cricket. And this is the first game between Asian Cricket Council's Women's T20 Championship 2022. As even the two teams who are going to the finals will be qualified to the Asia Cup as well. So it's a big game for all the teams who are participating, the 10 teams. And there are two games happening simultaneously. One is in Kinrara Oval and other one is UK and Bangi. The Kinrara Oval, Malaysian women's won the toss, batted first, put up a good score of 171 for 4 in 20 overs.
And two of the batters.
Target of 172 in 20 overs.
With Winifred skipper scoring a 50 and Marcelisa.
Yeah, Divya, Shafina, Ada, Ishita, Sumaya, Sumya, Joanna, Vinu, Damini, Chaturani, and Zaihua are the players of Singapore women's team. Number 25, Vigneshwari, who in the middle with Ada.
First ball.
No chance of a run.
Good fielding by the skipper. Is it the skipper? Yeah. Yeah, it's winning.
Aina Hamiza, who is bowling.
No, Aina Hamiza.
Bowling for the first over for Malaysian women's national team.
Oh, sling action, huh?
Good action.
Yeah, sling action.
Good speed as well.
Yeah. Good pace. Two dot balls.
Straight to the fielder. No chance of a run. Singapore. Right. Test. Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Okay. You can hear us, yeah? So is it live? Okay, welcome back to Kinrara Oval. Yes, sorry, we have a audio glitch. Probably you got the video, and so what happened? The prize wicket was taken and putting the pressure on Singapore. They are struggling 7 for 1.
It's a close call just now.
Yeah, the Bashin was departed for a duck into ball she faced after she done an immense job in the last 2 overs she bowled, restricting Malaysia not go over 175 or 180. So somehow Malaysian team keeping that dominance. Lost her control. Put a wide on the leg side. Aina Hamiza. No, Dania bowled well. First over, 1 run for 1 wicket. Important wicket. And there was this over there's a close call as well. And meanwhile, there's an interesting game happening at UK Mbangi as well. Nepal versus Bhutan. Nepal was restricted for 94 runs. Loss of 9 wickets in that 20 overs. Bhutan in 4 runs. They need 91 runs in 106 deliveries.
Yeah, that's good. They took 9 wickets.
Yep.
Good bowling, Chanmi. Because Nepal, it's an experienced side.
Yeah, brilliant actually.
Yeah, they've got their track record is fantastic.
Yeah, get 9 wickets of Nepal's. That's a brilliant effort by Bhutan.
Yes.
And meanwhile, Vigneshwari slow and steadily move to 7 of 9. And the skipper Shafina
It's on strike.
Play her captaincy knock if Singapore to win. She doesn't look a bit comfortable yet in the middle. Aina exploring that 4th and 5th stump line. Yet another good delivery.
Good pace, huh?
Good pace.
Beating Safina.
The Aina's, she's changing the pace and the variance she bowled.
She varies one away from the stump, one closer, one line wicket to wicket. That's good. Good strategy. See?
This time she's trying to slog. Not connecting at all.
Malaysian wicketkeeper
3 back to back.
trying to run out skipper. Thinking the skipper is out of a crease.
Yeah, Manjulia. It's the end of over number 3. Singapore team, Singapore women's 10 for 1. End of over number 3. Shafina yet to open her account, and Vigneshwari
9, is it?
7 of 9 deliveries. They need another 162 runs of 102 deliveries. Record run rate going over 9.53. It's going to be a mammoth target to chase down.
Yeah, definitely. It's, looking at the rate, I think it's going to be tough for the Singapore side.
Yeah. Not getting that important start as well yet. Let's see whether Shafina and Vigneshwari can change that and get that momentum back to the Singapore side. because after
Yeah.
the fielding restrictions,
Chances
it
of
will
run
be
out is there.
very tough when the fielders are spread. Here you have a deep extra cover, sorry, deep mid wicket, or rather cow corner and a long on, and this time straight to cow corner region. And with that, Shafina opens her account, and there's a good support in the background. You can hear
The parents, Singapore,
if you can pick,
most of the parents are here. They
uh,
giving a moral support for the children playing.
yeah, anyway, it's about 4 to 5 hours drive though.
Yeah, it's about yeah.
Since now borders are open in Malaysia, now you can back to the normal life after how long? It's about almost 2.5 years.
Yes, 2.5 years.
Yeah, there were a lot of struggles. Malaysians cannot travel to Singapore. Singaporeans cannot travel to Malaysia. A lot of restrictions. So many procedures to travel. Also, if you want to travel.
Good shot. Well,
Now,
just a little bit over pitch, and she took advantage of it. But they are not going for the second run because Vigneshwari a bit running between the wickets. She's taking up a time.
since now the borders are open, you can just drive in.
Safina on strike.
And not to forget that there are some lot of school kids around coming and supporting this their seniors to support the home country.
That's good to see, the younger children coming down to
And it
watch.
helps the atmosphere and it confidence of the players as well in the middle. As a Malaysian national player,
Full
that's
toss.
up in the air, couple of bounces just before
Stopped
fielder reaches.
Good stop.
Good. Could have been a run out. The throwers are not up to the mark. Else, the story could have been different. Because Vigneshwari was struggling to get onto her mark, or rather, non-strikers end. End of over number 4. Singapore women's are 15 for 1. They need 157 runs in 96 deliveries. And Nepal women's are doing well with the bowling this time. They have restricted 94 for 9 and chasing a target. Bhutan chasing a target of 95. Bhutan being restricted for 7 for 1 in the 4th over. The skipper Winifred with the ball from the fine, and I don't feel like she is really comfortable, and she is a bit
Tired, yes, she's
Tired.
tired, but then fair delivery, very safe delivery.
Yeah, good delivery to start with,
yeah.
but after the run up, she was struggling a bit.
Yeah, the batting took the toll on her.
Yeah, but put up a good partnership of 190 runs.
Get out.
119 runs.
The Malaysian fielders must take advantage of the slow running between wickets, and
I think she
has pulled
her muscles, or she's need some medical attention. The way
I was wondering why she did not take the comfort break for a couple of overs when the innings started. I mean, usually a batter was better a long innings. I noticed that some teams, even the last under 19, the first match against the UAE captain, took a couple of overs rest before she came into the field. Yeah, so she should have taken. I mean, she should know better, but then it's the risk there. It cost her.
How long you can stay out?
Depending, you see, that's such a thing is, if the umpire feels that, let's say the player is taking taking treatment, like they're taking ice or some treatment, then until she's getting. But if she want to take a comfort break, it's 2 overs. 2 overs. The That's 8 minutes or no. So if she comes back after the 2 hours, if she's more than 8 minutes, she can't bowl immediately. But if she gets back before the 8 minutes, then she can bowl. But sometimes necessarily, if the umpire feels that maybe give, and it's not an advantage having the extra field, that, I mean the reserve field, that they will mind. But they understand, because it's not cheating, yeah. It's just that she's too tired to come in, and some teams make use of that. So it's to the advantage.
Good information from a senior umpire here, Sharamini.
No, that's the tactic, and sometimes that's good. I mean, because you played the long innings, and today's weather, even anybody who's fit might have these cramps. Hopefully, it's not anything serious.
Yeah, Malaysian women's done so well. Nurdiana 2 overs 6 for 1. Aina 2 overs 9. Winifred
Back on her feet.
She is back in, so that's important. Her presence in the middle is very important for Malaysia, and the going forward matches as well, because
great,
she is leading the team from the front.
Okay. No run.
That 119 runs partnership between Masalisa and Winifred. That's the key of this game for Malaysian cricket and Malaysian women's to be in this commanding position. And now she is with the ball. Winifred, skipper.
To the Singapore skipper.
Yeah. The battle between the two skippers.
Good fielding there. Good fielding. Good stop.
Winifred won the first battle against Shafina when she was batting.
Yes.
And now it's the other way around. And looks like Shafina is not comfortable when you ball in that 4th and 5th stump.
Yeah.
And looks like she was running a bit straight. So there's is that a warning, or is that just a call to be notify you, like, be careful?
Yeah.
Too close, and if you're next time if you run, I will give you a warning kind of message.
They're running on the track.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is
because when you give a warning, you will show indicating one.
Yeah.
So I didn't see that warning mark. So probably
it's just an advice.
Advice.
Yeah. Stepping into the protected area possibly, but then let's see who's coming into bowl now. It's 80. Shasha bowling right arm. Right arm? Yeah. Left. Right arm over.
Straight to the bowler. No chance of a run.
Well picked up.
Shazazmi.
Better delivery.
Oh, that's a close one.
That's a close one.
Vigneshwari survived couple of these.
Looking at it, ball kept low.
Yep.
Hitting the wicket, but the man out there makes the decision.
Yep. He has the good view.
Yeah, he's the better view.
The closest.
It's a better view. Let's watch it.
Yeah, nowadays with the technology you have, like when you watch international matches in when the top test nations play, you have all these trackers and all the best quality technology available. So when you watch on the TV, that's a close call as well. So then you call it then you see sometimes people say, oh, this umpire was not given that out and this out. You said that so much, but you need to understand how many seconds or how many split seconds you have to make the decision and what the view you get.
Mr. Run out there. Non-strikers.
Yeah,
Skipper
Mr.
could have been
Ramani,
right. Yeah.
how hard it is to be in that match. Let's say it's a T20. You have 240 balls to umpire, and how hard it is to focus and every inch, because it's not only the bowlers bowling and the length and line that ball is going, where the ball hits on the pad, and you need to see the fielders as well within the, whether they are in that position moving around or whether they have crossed that line or even the step, overstep.
Yeah, but then as the bowlers and umpire, I mean, there are a few things you have to take into consideration. Of course, the overstepping for the no ball, and because it's all happening in a split second. But there are basic rules for especially the LBW, whether the ball was pitched. First thing was pitched, whether it was a fair delivery, then followed by whether the ball was pitched wicket to wicket, and whether it hit the person or the equipment, and finally will it hit the wicket. So the last one, will it hit the wicket?
Yes.
Because sometimes the ball is moving, turning. So he is out there. That's why they use technology, ball tracking, showing that it might go, making a bit things helpful to the umpire, I would say.
And not to forget that the heat and weather conditions, because
it's a thankless job. Umpiring, it's a thankless job.
Correct. Because it's easy to sit in your comfort zone and sitting in a comfortable sofa or whatever the place, and blame the umpires or blame anybody.
I think it's just that the players should just play their game. Let the umpires do their job.
Yes.
That's about it. You can only control the controllables.
Yeah.
You can't control the umpire. Neither the so it's just they should just play the game plan, execute it, and go on with it, because they shouldn't lose your concentration. They should focus on their game.
Definitely.
Yeah, that would be my advice to players.
Players, they have to give their 100% at same time. And the
stay focused.
umpires giving a tremendous job there.
Yeah, just leave it that way. Then that the game, the spirit of the game will be there, and everything.
Playing a good spirit of the game.
It will help out. Winifred, next delivery, good delivery. Yeah, she's beating.
So Aisha has bowled. Winifred has taken a break.
Oh, Aisha is bowling now.
Aisha is taken.
Oh, looks like run up from here for me.
Yeah, she has almost same run up. Meantime, Sasha bowled a brilliant
over. Yes.
Over,
except for the wide.
One run. Meanwhile, we were talking about
the one was a wide, I think.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we were talking about all these details of how thankless the job was for umpires. The one run is coming from the wide only. They haven't taken a single run in the previous over from the bat.
Yeah, not off the bat. It's just a wide. Okay, let's see how Vigneshwari.
And I think it's if I'm not mistaken, this is the single coming after 12 deliveries. After 12 deliveries, the run is coming from the bat.
This one just now fired a shot. What do you call? Safina.
Almost close to the white line. Vigneshwari requesting whether isn't it a white?
Claiming a white. Yeah, the umpire said no.
Yeah.
It's within the white line. It's the guideline there. So the umpire knows better.
I'm amazed that Vigneshwari is not taking any risk at this moment, because yes, he survived. This time,
yes, let's see who's taking it.
Up in the air when Julia has taken it thankfully and said thank you, and Asha Lisa has taken her prize wicket of Vigneshwari, departs after scoring 10 runs of 21 deliveries. Singapore Women's 17 for 2 in the 7th over.
Is it Divya going in?
joining the current skipper.
Yeah, there was the same scenario earlier.
Yeah.
We had the Malaysian under-19 skipper and Winnie batting at one time, and now we have this former and the present skipper taking this
former
time.
and the present skipper. Former skipper is walking in and joining Shafina. $17 for 1, 17 for 2. Delivery straight to the fielder, no chance of a run. Good fielding setup as well. Attacking.
Yeah, they've covered most of the areas and bowling well. Fielding according to the bowlers are bowling according to the field setting. That's good sign. Don't put the pressure on the fielders. The bowlers they have to work hand in hand to the field setting. If you set an off field and you bowl on the leg side, then that's a problem. So this is good.
End of 7 overs, 19 for 2.
Yeah, still
there's some
Sasha.
Yeah, I think there's a.
She's bowling well. She should. Yeah, it's a good decision to keep her. Yeah, lovely delivery.
Sasha.
Yeah, Sasha.
Continues.
Yeah. Oh, she might be given out. Yeah.
Given.
I told you.
Yep. That's the third wicket. 19 for 2, 19 for 3.
And Divya leaves. Is it Divya? Yeah. LBW.
I thought it's Shafina.
No. It's Divya. Yeah, went across, ball kept low. Even the first delivery was a very good delivery. It's a good wicket for Sasha. This could be a setback for the Singapore side with the a lot of expectations from Divya.
Yep.
That's what it's all cricket about. So to the leg side. The Singapore batters are not taking the chances of the second run. They're just
Sasha continues.
Yeah.
Meantime, UK Bangi chasing a target of 95. Bhutan 15 for 3 in the 8th over. They need 80 more runs in 75 balls.
Looking like similar score.
Yep. And Nepal is coming, fighting back. Fighting hard and fighting back. So
could be the first game jitters for Nepal. The batters, possibly.
Yeah.
Let's see the end of the day what happens. Let's see here. Yeah, good bowling, Shasha. There's a single there and Tam. Well backed up. I think that's 2 runs of this over and a wicket. Yusri?
Yep.
Shasha's second over. How many runs did you give away this over? Shasha, the last.
Checking for the confirmation. 3 runs.
Ah, yeah, 3 runs. Yeah,
8 overs, 22 for 3.
That's good. Is Winifred back to bowl? Yeah, I think so. No, it's not Winnie. It's not Winnie. It's Aisha Elisa bowling a second over.
Yeah, I did because it's going to the view, right? It's not because it's wrong.
Well stopped by Intan. No, not Intan. Aina.
Into the 9th over. Delivery. It was off. Oh, that's a mix-up. Oh, that's a mix-up from the fielder as well. That would have been an easy route missed by Malaysian women's.
Yeah.
Chance went begging. Aisha Elisa was on the fine. That was not a good throw, or rather too overconfident to
no, a bit
hit the
hard
wicket.
throw. Then the return throw was also a bit hard.
Because both the batters were in the batting end, striking end, strikers end. Straight up, straight to the fielder this time.
Same
Gone!
Aisha, isn't it? Aisha Eliza took the catch. Yeah, I think it's.
So, yet another wicket for Singapore. I lost their 4th wicket in the 9th over. Is that the... You never know. Cricket is a funny game. You never know. One innings or 1 or 2 innings can change the full complex of the...
I mean, a partnership, huh? A couple of overs can change the game. And things looking good for the Malaysian side. Yeah, the rate they're going. Singapore's lost 4 wickets.
Into the 9th over. There are 11 more overs to go. Can they chase down? Asking questions.
Appealing.
That's the end of over number 9.
I think Shasha is going to bowl the third over.
Yep.
It's good because bowling well, restricting the runs, because it'll be good run rate for Malaysia if they keep the Singapore side from scoring, putting up better score.
So end of over number 9, 25 for 4.
Shasha.
Last over, 3 runs coming in with a wicket. Oh, that's another close
Well
call.
backed up. Good.
In the first delivery, Sasha continues.
Yeah, she's the third over for her.
Yeah.
White.
Wild and single. Three runs coming in. 28 for 4 in the 10th over. Singapore chasing a target of 172.
Better ball.
That's up in the air. Easy catch taken. And the 5th wicket is gone for Singapore. Singapore lost that 5th wicket for 28 runs. 28 runs, 5 wickets down. So it's very difficult from here. Very, very difficult.
Yeah, because this now the middle order. I mean,
Almost need to climb a mammoth target. It's like climbing
one.
Everest.
Not really.
Or like a mount.
Yeah, but because it's the credit must be given to the Malaysian bowlers. Shasha bowling very well. Just I think maybe she has given a couple of 1 or 2 extras. Winnie restricting, and Lisa also bowling well.
Yeah. So
Yeah, so it's a pressure on the batters, you know.
Correct.
So credit must be given to the Malaysian bowlers as well, and their fielding is far ahead compared to the Singapore players, because they've not dropped any. All the catches taken, 2 catches, not
Yeah.
missing up 3. Keeper 1, 2, 3, 3 catches, all comfortably taken.
yeah, Singapore new batsman Chaturani Hemali is into the middle. Meantime, talking about Singapore has to climb a mountain of Mountain Everest. Talking from the UK, Bangi, Bhutan has moved to 24 for 4, end of over number 10. And now in the proceeding of over number 11, they need another 71 more runs, 6 wickets in hand in 57 deliveries. The Bhutan can set up an upset over here
Bhutan.
after restricting Nepal for 94 runs.
What's the score like?
Bhutan 24 for 4 in the 11th over.
Oh, it can go either way.
Yeah.
I mean, you have 4 wickets down. I'm sure the top order has collapsed, so now it's between the middle order and the lower order. And I'm sure Nepal has some good spinners. They always come up with some good spinners. So, yet to be seen. Down here, back here,
Yep.
Shasha.
Watchfully defended.
Yeah. Yeah, just putting it there. Good bowling. Nothing fancy, but fruitful.
3 more deliveries to go in this over.
Oh,
Play and a miss. Was there any inside edge?
was it? Was it just a bye? It's a
No,
bye.
it's a bye. but the field is bottling, which was like when Julia missed a catch. So that's why probably got a nick, or which we couldn't hear from here.
Yeah. That's a bye.
2 more deliveries to go. Flight and delivery. Brilliantly bowling by Sasha.
Yes, really. As I said earlier, nothing fancy, but very, very fruitful, I said. Yeah, a flight.
Flight and another catch. Oh,
Just inches away from
probably fielder misjudged it.
the mid outfielder. Yeah, but anyway, a single of that.
Probably a 1 step to her left could have been helped.
Yeah, it's always could have, you know.
Yeah.
It's always could have.
Could have, should have.
Yeah, but it's okay. Whatever it is, they're both fielding well.
"31 runs on the board, a loss of 5 wickets. Sasha.
Elisa continuing to bowl. Aisha, Elisa.
Sasha bowled 3 overs.
Yeah, Aisha, I think
9 for 2. Brilliant.
Aisha is also on the 3rd over.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah,
I think
yeah,
so.
yeah. She is.
She also bowled a brilliant overs.
Yeah, there's a fielder there. Yeah, only a single. Attila.
Straight to the fielder, no chance of a run. There's another chance of a run out, and the throw is well away.
Yeah.
I think they're trying, they are getting little
They're
too much excited.
Too excited. It should be maybe a bit calmer. They can maybe the throws will be more accurate.
Correct.
Yeah. But then the aggression, you see, you frighten the batters, you see.
Yeah.
The reaction time, you move aggressively. So it's a psychological thing. The batters won't try to take single.
Correct.
Yeah. As long as they don't overthrow and give away runs, fair. Oh, good delivery. Taken
It's up in the air, dropped a single.
again.
Yep. Hope there's no damage being done in the process.
Yeah. The single was there, but
That's a brilliant over by Aisha as well. Three for 5. 2 runs coming in that over.
final over. Sasha bowling a the final of the over. Her quota. Another dot ball.
Aisha Lisa has bowled 3 overs, 7 for 2 in that her 3 overs.
Shasha, this is the third delivery of the.
Yeah, 9 for 2.
Very well bowled.
I think now Singapore is trying to get as many as possible to keep that net run rate in some controllable level to bounce back into this series.
Because the format of the competition is if the teams are tied after the then if the points are tied and net run rate comes in, so it will have an effect on the teams. If just in case sometime knowing our weather, might rain and all that, so it's better to have a good run rate. And
this is the Women's T20 Championship organized by ACC or Asian Cricket Council. There is the Asia qualifiers as well. The 2 finalists will be playing in the Asia. They will be
in the Asia Cup.
Featured in the Asia Cup. The delivery, brilliant.
One of the over, this over? Is it one?
If I'm not mistaken, yes. Let's wait for the confirmation from the scoreboard.
Yes.
Yes, 34 for 5. So 1 run coming in, that means
10
runs for taking 2 wickets in her 4 overs.
Yes.
Aisha Alisha has bowled a brilliant 4
Very,
overs.
very economical. Very economical.
10 runs, 2 wickets. Not to forget the Sasha. Sasha was 10 runs for 2 wickets. Sasha 10 runs for 2 wickets in 4 overs. Alicia also was 3 overs 7 for 2. Probably she will be back in a while.
The change of bowling there.
Yep. Misfield, that gone for boundary, 4 runs.
No ball. No ball.
Not an ideal way to start.
No ball by 4.
Yep. So 5 runs coming in that. 39 for 5.
Yeah.
Into 13th over, chasing a target of 172.
Just not getting the momentum. This 20.
She is struggling.
Ariana.
Yeah.
Ariana. First delivery completely out of the wicket block. Next is the wide. Hopefully she gets this one right. Another wide.
She is not getting her line and length at all.
At this stage, bowlers shouldn't be under pressure because you have enough runs to play with. So, just come and bowl your line and length. They should be doing that.
Yeah, Ariana Natasha.
Yeah.
Lighted.
At the delivery.
And Julia was completely missed it. She
Looking
was
for the ball.
wondering where the ball went to.
Going in circles, yeah. Yeah, finally she got it right. Let's see.
I lost the count how many runs scored in this over.
Yeah, that's a by 2 wides. no ball, white,
ball boundary.
no ball boundary, no ball by boundary, or white, followed by, yeah, that's it. 5.
Finally, it seems like she
6.
found the rhythm right.
Yeah. 6 of so far, 6 runs.
Couple of deliveries.
Another. It's in 7, I think, 7 runs.
She is finding hard to grip it, I guess.
She should to bowl from this side. I think
Yeah.
so, maybe. 'Cause
Another wide delivery. Wide on the leg side.
yeah.
Probably the fielders will be begging that crease in the over because it's so hot.
True.
We want to finish the game fast and want to go back.
Yeah.
Righted.
Right there.
A missed. The deliveries she has bowled was a good liner.
Yeah, that one. Yeah,
But
frightened.
she's not getting the gripping
Yeah.
right or something.
Not getting a line,
The
that's about it.
footing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a line, that's it. It happens, sir. Yeah, better.
It happens. It happens. Oh, that's easy catch. And she
That's why
has
he
taken a wicket.
Very, very interesting, yeah. It happens.
Everything is happening in this over.
Yeah, she bowled no ball, she
balls,
bowled a wide,
wides,
wide dot, and finally, and
boundaries,
she gets and get a wicket. Yeah, very interesting. Yeah, that will, that gives her confidence. That's good. She got a wicket. Yeah, because sometimes this too many extras, the batters get lose their concentration because they're not sure what kind of delivery it is. It also have some form of effect on the strikers.
Yep.
Little girl is going.
Yep. Between Ishita,
Oh yeah.
so Shukla joining in
Yeah, she.
into the middle.
Six down. What's happening in UKM?
UKM, Nepal has taken 6 wickets of Bhutan's. Bhutan 37 for 6 in the 15th over. They need 58 runs of 33 deliveries, 4 wickets in hand. And this time it's extremely difficult when you play against an experienced team like Nepal women's team. Yep, Bhutan gave a good fight, very good fight, I would say. Nothing to be discouraged. They have restricted the well-experienced, well-oiled Nepal for 94 for 9 in their 20 overs.
Yeah, I mean, restricting Nepal for 94 is a good feat,
Yep.
Yeah, it's a good achievement. But you must have the batters to chase down the target is small, but you also need,
Not to
and
take anything
Nepal
away from
having,
their
efforts, yeah.
39 for 6 in the 15th over. That's a mix-up! Oh, the bowler mixed up as well. Could have been a run-out.
Yeah, could have been. Anyway, she completed the overs.
Yeah, finally.
Over.
That's end of over number 13. Could have been ended with another wicket. Rising sun doesn't help the fielders much. .45 for 6. End of over number 13. So 11 runs coming in that over. On the leg side. Again. What's happened? What's happening with these girls? They were playing really well. And then all of a sudden,
The sun.
heat is
Yeah, better
doing
ball.
their magic.
Better delivery. Good.
Can that heat will help Singapore to cross the target?
No way.
127 in 7 overs.
You see, usually because these are lower order batters and
Yeah.
in experience, looking at
Correct.
because senior players couldn't do much. And
So yeah,
as I
it's-
said, Malaysian fielding is good. The bowling attack, there's a better ball.
correct. Singapore needs about 18 runs per over.
Yeah, looking at it.
Unless like the last overs, you could get many runs.
This is a better ball. Wow, what a ball! What a delivery!
Come back.
Good comeback. Marcelisa.
Marcelisa,
Yeah.
hero of today's match so far. She probably trying to take a wicket or two and get that man of the match.
Player of the match.
Player of the match. 59 of 39 deliveries, brilliant knock, along with the skipper of Malaysia, Winnie, put up 119 runs partnership. But if you give these kind of freebies, doesn't help. Nevertheless, if she can take a couple of wickets, I would say go and take a,
One more catch.
as I said, Elsa, it's a catch to the Elsa Hunter. 1 wicket. I was about to say, if she can take a couple of wickets, I would ask her to go and take a lottery today.
Seven down. 3 to go.
So Marcelisa finally taken a wicket as well.
Yeah.
And so end of over number 14, Singapore
48.
48 for 7. So 3 runs coming in that over with a wicket.
Needing about 106, 120, 130, 28 runs.
So 15th over to start.
Was bowling on 16. Nur Attila. Nur Attila.
Good delivery.
Dot ball. Bowling off spin. The action looks like that.
Is that an inside edge? 2 dot balls. Malaysia will be trying to keep Singapore below 70 or 80
I doubt it.
if has 3 more wickets.
No,
That's
no.
up in the air. That's gone.
Yeah, it's another wicket.
Yet another wicket.
Yeah.
And that's the 8th wicket. And yes, as long as they can keep restrict Singapore down, they will have a brilliant net run rate to go for the next games of this Asia Cup qualifiers, or rather ACC's Women's T20 Championship 2022 happening in Malaysia. This game coming live from Kinrara Oval, home of cricket in Malaysia. Yes, in a couple of weeks time, doors going to be closed in this very ground, but we will be having the other lovely grounds to go on. We will be bouncing back. Meantime, Singapore struggling hard, 48 for 8 in the over number 15, chasing a target of 172. And almost similar situation in Bhutan, the UKM, Bhutan, 42 for 8.
Malaysia will take on Qatar tomorrow at the UKM Oval, I think. Yes, they're taking on Qatar tomorrow at the UKM Oval, the afternoon match.
Delivery. $49 for 8. How fast Malaysian women can bundle the Singaporeans out, or whether Singaporeans can continue to sneak into the 20th over, play till under 20th over and try to get maximum runs as possible on the board. Have a minimum damage in the net run rate as well.
The Malaysian girls, ladies, women should go for the kill now. Tight bowling and fielding will do the job. Yeah. Marcelisa. Yeah, outside the agent, a single.
End of over number 15, they managed to get the 50 runs mark. And Marcelisa is back, and whether she can put the final nail on the coffin. That's straight up in the air, but
it's in between
bounce.
The mid on,
yeah,
long on and long off right behind them. So it's no man.
Grounded safely in between the two fielders. Marcelisa was a bit excited, but however, no one was there to take the catch.
Yes.
She's bowling well.
Yeah, just
not giving any.
Not giving away any big
big
runs. Just a single, and looks like,
Marcelisa bowling. Ball.
Short ball. And over number 16. Tila.
There's a technical glitch in the scorecard, so they're not getting the live feed.
From the other side?
Yep. Live feed from
You
this
can.
game. Meanwhile, Nepal has won the game by 51 runs, bundling out Bhutan for 44 runs.
Told you.
That's the news from Bangi, UKM Bangi. The game 1 has been completed from Bangi, UKM. And Kinrara all. The game still goes. Delivery on the off, glancing towards
2 to go.
to the point, no chance of a run.
Yeah, you see all the fielders are within the circle.
Yeah.
We don't have anyone outside the circle, knowing that these batters can't hit the ball well.
That's gone inside edge to the wicket, and that's the end for Singapore's batsman. 9 wickets down. Better. .53 for 9. Singapore chasing a target of 172.
30 minutes plus 15
It's
minutes. One. Slow by 10 minutes.
fully played.
Selisa.
Previous over, maiden wicket.
Yeah, she's back.
3 for 9. So
Hopefully, yeah.
Selisa, can she put the final nail in the coffin? And that's a one bounce to the fielder, missed it completely.
Short of
drop just short.
yeah, just short of a step, I think.
So 119 runs
Needed.
difference, and there's no chance. Can they get the deficit below 100 runs?
Definitely can. Definitely.
19 more runs.
Just keep on bowling that way.
Oh, gone. That's all. And Mazalisa enjoying the day
3 wickets.
with 2 wickets for 6 runs.
And
Brilliant.
no doubt she is receiving the Player of the Match award.
Yeah, she had a brilliant game. Brilliant.
Great effort by the the Malaysian squad, winning the match by 119 runs.
Yeah, so they have won
No,
by
118
118 runs.
118
runs to beat their neighbors, Singapore,
Yeah.
and getting that first 2 points in the board
Yeah.
to go on this series. This series will be held till 25th. Not to forget, Malaysia winning the toss, batting first, put up a score of 171 for 4 in 20 overs. This is the summary, match summary. Malaysia put up 171 for 4. Not to forget that 119 runs partnership between Mazalisa and Winifred. Mazalisa 59 of 59 of 39 deliveries. Winifred of 50 of 48 deliveries. Deliveries. Ada bowled 39 for 2 and Divya 15 of 1. So for Singapore, only the batter who scored a double digit was Vigneshwari, who scored on 10 runs of 22 deliveries. Nur Atila took 2 for 2, and Mazalisa was 7 for 2, along with another 7 for 2 was taken by Sasha, if I'm not mistaken. Sasha
3 wickets, I think.
Aisha Elisa was 7 for 2, and Mazalisa 7 for 2. And then Elisa was the one who took just now 7 for 2 as well. Sorry. And trying to figure it out, the scorecards, because we don't have the live coverage, live scorecard. Anyway, Malaysia has won the game by 117 runs. The first game, after winning the toss, batting first, Singapore was bundled out for 54 runs. That's the end of game number 1. Then we will be having the game number 2 at 2 p.m.
3 p.m.
3 p.m. 3 p.m. That's between Kuwait versus Bahrain in Kinrara, and meanwhile the other end we will have UAE versus Oman in UKM Bangi. So meanwhile, we had a good game, Mr. Ramani.
Yeah, it's a good game. Very good to see the Malaysian as hosts playing to their strength. good batting partnership between the captain and Nur Alicia. And fine fielding too. Singapore, I think, very young side. They tried their best. But anyway, all the best to the next matches, both the teams.
Yes.
Okay. We'll take a break now.
Signing off, Mr. Ramani and Yusri. Thank you for joining us. Join back in another 1 hour's time for the next game between Kuwait versus Bahrain. Until then, see you. Bye-bye.